Does anyone here's girlfriend listen to the podcast?
No. Death Ray watches the television show. It shows he watches the Big Bang Theory episodes with me.
So Death Ray prefers Big Bang Theory over Bazinga Boys.
Yeah.
How pathetic's that?
Bazinga boys are here to speak all of their thoughts on the Big Bang Theory. Rob has an opinion, Vaughn has an opinion, Pete probably has one too. But most of all, Rob has an opinion.
Oh, welcome to the Bazinga Boys. It's Vaughn, the number one Bazinga Boy. Which one of you is number two?
It's Rob, the other number one Bazinga Boy, and number 4 Bazinga Boy is Pete. Hey, Pete.
I'm the number 3 Bazinga Boy, which is like, Wee's number 1, Pooh's the number 2, and the special fun time thing is number 3. So I feel like that's a suitable... The coming one. I feel like that's me.
What's the show about, Rob?
We're here to ingratiate ourselves in Bazinga culture and pretty much come all over you with Bazinga love.
And watch every episode
And watch
of
every
the
episode
Big
of
Bang
the Big
Theory,
Bang Theory.
that has ever been filmed.
We're getting there.
But before we talk about the Big Bang Theory this week, Rob, we've got to do something here.
We do.
Pete, this is an intervention.
Do you know what I love about this? I was like, hey guys, I got pretty drunk the other week. We should probably have an intervention for me. And then all this week I was like, hey guys, is there a theme for this episode? And you're like, no. You'll be okay. We'll wing it.
We'd been planning this bit, and then you sent through this message saying, "Hey, we should do an intervention for me." And me and Vaughn are like, let's just ignore it.
Dudes, I ended up sleepwalking after the last episode. So I got so buckled on box wine. I think I drank the equivalent of like 2.5 bottles of wine in an hour of recording. And my girlfriend, Death Ray, she said that I woke up in the middle of the night and tried to exit out of our room over the top of our dog's bed. So she woke up to the distressed calls of our dogs while I was like stamping all over their bed, trying to like open a door that didn't exist. She said it was something out of the fucking like Haunting of Hill House.
So, admitting that, hey, put down the beer.
I'm putting it down because I got another one to open up.
No, don't open that.
No.
We need to talk to you, Pete. Do not open... Pete?
All right.
Pete.
Put the fucking beer down, because this is a Pete doesn't get to drink again episode. Put it down.
Pete.
You've got a problem.
Pete, put it down.
All right, it's down.
After last week's kerfuffle, after the hours I spent editing out your shit, you don't get to drink this episode. At all.
All right, so let's play the theme.
All right, it's time to get serious, so everybody clap your hands. Pete's been driven to alcohol by the jokes on the shitty fucking show. It's time to have an intervention before he starts to like the episodes. This isn't a laughing matter, nobody should be dancing. So put your hands on your hips and wiggle them around. This is a sad song, so everybody, I want to hear you sing along. Yeah! It's Pete's intervention.
Now everybody, pick up your feet, dance along, do it for Pete. Alcohol, it is bad. Alcohol makes Pete sad. Vaughn, you can have a drink. Rob, you can have a drink. Listeners, you can have a drink. But Pete, you can't have a drink.
Pete's intervention. Alcohol retention. Glasses man and shelf man. Vaughn has a small penis.
Small penis. Do you know what my favorite thing is like you were condoning the listeners drinking, and I know for a fact that most people listen to this while they drive to and from work. Everyone I've interacted with is like, oh, it's great. It's like the perfect half an hour to get to work or from work.
So, Pete, we're 100% serious. You're not allowed to drink for the rest of this episode because this is a real intervention. So, I went into the WikiHow and I found out how you do an intervention. And the basic idea I got was you surprise them for some reason, go, ha ha ha! And then everyone makes a statement to try and get you to, like, fix up your act.
Okay.
And then you make a statement, you know.
I get it. I've learned a lesson. I've learned a lesson, just like they usually do in a sitcom, other than the Big Bang Theory.
Exactly. So before you get to make your statement, though,
Okay.
I think it's important that you hear some things.
Okay.
So this is my statement to you for your intervention. Pete, you're an upstanding man, especially in this community. However, that all changes when you get on the bit of the old rinky-dink. At the start of the episode, I mentioned Rob's funny tagline from one of his theme songs, "Will he get it right?" Well, it was like you were speaking in tongues the whole episode because you really liked that joke, didn't you?
Will he get it right? 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 Will he get it right?
21 seconds.
Okay, that was just having a cursory skip through and looking for... I got good at looking at the waveform for will he get it right. And finally, the biggest sin is not listening to my jokes, then repeating the exact same joke in a much longer and drawn out and not funnier way right after.
You're recording next to a bin fire under a fucking overpass in Sacramento.
I'm literally...
And you're like, guys, don't wake.
I watched the episode through the window of an electronics store.
I watched it through a glass window in a Retrovision, like it was selling a television, an old 1980s CRT TV with the news broadcast on it.
Fuck you. Fuck you. That's my exact joke, but longer.
But I described it better.
Oh, fuck off. They said this would happen in the intervention thing, that you'd make excuses for yourself. But after you get drunk, you go all over the internet posting stuff. Like, you went on to... I don't know why you did this, and I don't know how I caught this, but after last week, you went posting all over Twitter, embarrassing yourself. I don't know, posting the stupidest stuff. And then you went to the Bazinga Boys official website, where no one goes and comments. And you posted this.
Okay, so under the snorting... under the snorting a-hole episode... Pete wrote, "Will he get it right?"
With five question marks. I want you to emphasize how many question marks.
So, Pete, I know it doesn't sound like it. I know you're hiding the pain behind laughter. I know some of this is hard to face, but this is rock bottom right here, and we're here to help you. Rob, do you have some words for Pete?
Well, that's the thing, Pete. It's not just me and Vaughn who are concerned.
Hello, Peter.
Oh, it's Connor.
Just here to say that I support this very necessary intervention.
Why is he crying?
I've seen countless lives being ruined by Big Bang Theory related alcoholism. And I'd hate to see you fall too, buddy, okay? Be safe.
Oh.
Why is he crying?
Is Connor 18 yet? Because he just blew me a kiss.
Hey, this is your friend Audio Nips. I want you to know I'm here for you.
Jesus.
And I support this intervention. This big intervention. I'm worried about you being driven to the drink by the Big Bang Theory. Don't let it get to you. You're stronger than this. And of course, as is customary, no pop filter. Gotta keep those audio nips hard.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's the pop filter? I was going to say, if she had a pop filter, she could be on a phone sex operation.
On an operation. I don't know how the phone got inserted into you, sir, but we will remove it. We're professional. We're professionals.
And obviously, just some words from me, Pete, because like everyone, I am concerned. Stop drinking, you cunt.
Wait. Rob, after reading up on interventions, it's like I found it's very important that you make the person who's being intervened feel like they have a voice here too. So Pete, here's a statement I wrote for you to read out.
All right. Okay. I, Bazinga Boy Pete, have a problem, a drinking problem. At this point in time, I really am a giant piece of shit. And not just like a solid, girthy no wiper. I mean, just a messy shit. shit that is green for some reason, shit that makes you reevaluate your diet, shit that has corn in it, but you haven't eaten corn for months. Not only am I shit, but I am the guy who is too lazy to wipe, so I'm also encrusted shit. Sorry. I need to make a stand and a promise. I promise to never drink again for the rest of this episode. Not only that, I'm out of beer now, so I'm glad I just fucking sculled that last one. I promise to never drink again for the rest of this episode. Not only that, I promise not to engage in any drinking culture and fully commit to the clean Bazinga culture and provide an example for all the little Bazingos in the world. I make this promise, and if I break it, I promise to stick my hand in a tub of sulfuric acid for 8 seconds. Sign Pete.
We are with you on this journey, and we'll be doing everything in our power to support you and help you.
You just become the Yoko Ono of this group, dude. I'm gonna go start my own solo fucking... Hey guys, so there's this show I'm watching. It's called The Big Bang Theory.
Well, Pete, before we get out of this, I just want some final words, because I just want to say we're with you. It sounds like we're not, but we're with you. We want to help you get better because you're sick. And it will take some sacrificing from us. But we're up for it. We're up for it. I guess the question here is, will he get it right? I think he will. Cheers to that. Hey, Rob, cheers to that. So, I got a new segment, guys.
Yeah.
It's called Dare to Pair. So I got a fun game for you guys. The winner is actually going to be getting a very special Big Bang Theory related Xmas gift from me this Christmas. So it's very simple to play. It's like a whoever gets closest game.
Okay.
So what I've done is I've taken the 5 main characters, Penny, Dr. Shelfman, Raj, Glasses Man, and Sheldon, and used my expert palate to determine which character would pair nicely with which alcohol if you were to eat them. So if you can see here, I've got like a bevy of drinks here.
You're an enabler, you prick. Like, there's so much alcohol on that shelf. After you've just gone through all this time and effort. And then you're like, hey, Pete, how about you drink some of this and match it with a character?
No. You're not drinking any of this. This
This is for us.
I have paired each of these with a character. So I've got white wine. I've got roofie vodka. I've got whiskey. I've got beer. It's the most horrible beer I've ever had. And I've got whiskey with orange rind, and that has been infused with rock candy. So, Rob, you can go first. Which is the white wine?
The white wine is Sheldon.
Okay, and the roofie vodka.
Shelfman.
The whiskey.
Raj.
The beer.
The beer is Leonard.
And the whiskey with orange has been infused with rock candy.
That's Penny.
Okay, so you got a score of 2.
Okay.
Pete.
All right, so just let's clarify this for me and Rob. The Pepsi Max and the fan heater are not part of this competition that are appearing on the table.
That's part of my drink right now. Especially the fan heater.
It's a Pepsi Max infused with dry heat.
Okay, Pete, what's your guesses for the white wine?
Oh, that's a Leonard drink.
Oh, Pete, we told you not to get involved with drinking culture. Come on, fucking hell, Pete. This is bullshit. Come on. You just made a promise to not get involved with drinking culture, and then the first opportunity, what do you go and do, you fucking piece of shit?
I already acknowledged that, but you guys will probably edit it out.
So let's get on to the episode, guys. Pete, do you even remember the episode?
Of course I do. We just watched episode 11, season 2, the bath item gift hypothesis. So this is an Xmas episode. I wasn't expecting that, a Christmas episode. It's like,
well, yeah.
It's such poor timing as usual. It's not quite Christmas.
I was gonna say, hopefully there's another Christmas episode in 2 weeks. You never know. It might be a 3-parter for some reason, which would be perfect.
But I mean, this could have been a pre-Christmas. That's like they're trading gifts. It wasn't overly Christmassy.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
But Christmas is done though, because Christmas happens in this episode. So it's
that was the thing. 'Cause as Rob just said there, it was the most piss weak Christmas episode I've ever seen. It's just the equivalent of someone not really making... Here's an example. I have a friend I'll call Fire Crotch. Not because he has red hair, but because he had a bachelor party and then the stripper set his crotch on fire.
Oh, I've got a story for that as well. Keep going though.
Oh, really? Yeah, you tell it after this. As long as it doesn't have any drinking involved in it.
Yeah.
So he lived on the street, and it was like a Christmas light street where they won like their whole electricity paid for the year, every year, because they put on the best Christmas lights. And the whole street had to be in on it. And everyone on the street had these amazing like animatronic Santas and light up, like it looked like Disneyland, except Firecrotch's house, where they put up the most basic Kmart lights.
But they still took fire.
They're like, oh, we'll be part of it so we can get the free electricity. And that's what this was. This was your normal episode with chuck a Santa hat on one of them and they changed presents. It was the most piss weak Christmas episode I've ever seen of any show ever.
I agree 100%. So the episode was all about like a jocks physics guy teams up with Leonard, Glasses Man. They become BFFs, and then Penny meets the jock physics guy, and she's just like, cool. There's a subplot as well, like this bit actually got me. Like I didn't laugh in this episode, but I enjoyed it. This is the closest thing I think I felt to like one of those early 90s sitcoms.
Oh fuck! Come on! You pissed me off. Rob, did you laugh, number one?
No, I didn't laugh, but I was fine with this episode. I was fine with it. It was just like I didn't hate myself after it.
This is bullshit.
Long story short, the Bazinga gang on the show exchange gifts. Penny gives Sheldon what was it? It was like a handkerchief or like a napkin.
The napkin.
And it was because Leonard Nimoy from Star Trek came into the Cheesecake Factory for some fucking reason. Because
Why did that happen?
ate some food, sneezed into a napkin, signed it to Sheldon, and then she gave that to him as a gift. It turns out, like I looked on the internet, it was actually Leonard Nimoy's signature on that napkin as well.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty interesting. But I'm still reeling from the fact that you said you really liked this episode.
No one said they
because
really
I
liked this episode.
Hey. I like the final scene. Particularly, I like the bit where, like, what's Jim Parsons' character's name?
Sheldon.
Thank you.
the main fucking guy. You definitely have
Sheldon's
a problem.
Name? Okay, he has a line where he says, "You haven't given me a gift, you've given me an obligation," in reference to when someone I guess initiates gift giving, much to like what happened like this week with Robin. With Vaughn and I.
Yes, and he did it.
Where Rob,
There's no way to get anything back to him in time.
For listeners out there, the very, very handsome Rob, you may know him from this show. He sent me and Vaughn a Christmas card each from America, which cost him at least like $1. And it's gorgeous. It's a custom photo of him and his beautiful girlfriend and their 2 cats. But now I feel obliged to send him one back, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I really resonated. It was beautiful timing that I got this card the same fucking day that I watched this episode, and you haven't given me a gift, Rob. You've given me an obligation, you piece of shit.
To be clear, I expect nothing back. Like it was the same price to print 5 as it was to print 20 of those things. So
I was just the 5th on the list. You're like, Mum, Dad, well, I got to give one to my girlfriend and one for my cats, and Pete and Vaughn as well. Whatever.
So, what I have written here is this is the angriest I've been during an episode.
Explain.
Like, I watched it twice. So I watched it once at the start, and I went to work early by accident. So I watched it at work, and it just ruined my day. I watched it a second time tonight to remember what the fuck happened. And I found out the only thing that could calm me down was a cool, refreshing beer. I honestly can't recommend it enough. Having a beer with it. No, but seriously, I really got so angry just because I fucking hate Glasses Man. I hate him so much. The episode revolves around he gets starstruck by this rock star scientist, and he starts working with him. The rock star scientist meets Penny, and Penny starts falling for him as well, and they start kind of dating. He starts taking naked photos of her, and then she finds out that he has a wife, which is an easy cop out at the end to make him a bad guy. But before that, fucking Glasses Man is being the most jealous cuck ever. And what do you remember what happened at the end of the last episode?
So that was a note I wrote down. It was like, where's Dr.
Yeah.
Stephanie?
Yeah, where's his girlfriend?
Exactly.
Where's his girlfriend?
Exactly. At the end of the last episode, Glasses Man's girlfriend is like moved into his house. It ends with him saying, I think it would be better for our relationship if you moved back to your place. And then he says, oh, I'm never going to have sex again. And then she messages him and he goes, oh, I guess I was wrong, and goes off to go have sex with her. So you assume that their relationship is intact. And then this whole episode is about how he's jealous of Penny when she's been nothing but graceful in his new relationship.
She was great. She was super supportive. But like, it actually made me. I've started doing things when I watch episodes. Like I was doing the dishes and I had the phone propped up, so I'm like not just wasting time. And like it made me stop what I was doing and be like, "Fuck, I'm watching the wrong episode."
You're still wasting time.
How do you think that actress felt, by the way, when the script came out?
Do you think it was a 3-episode deal where it was just like, you're out of here, and then she's like, I'm gonna go independent. I don't need Warner Brothers. I don't need Big Bang Theory. I'm just gonna go solo and do my own Dr. Stephanie spin-off in my garage.
but okay, if they had a 3-show deal, they should have written her out properly. Because I was going to ask you guys, do you know if she comes back at all?
No, she doesn't. I did the research.
I did the research as well. She's gone forever. That's it. She's done. That's her. After her last like morsel of time on this was accepting getting kicked out of her house and then still wanting to bang Leonard, and that's it. Yeah. Off camera.
Not even a reference. Like, because she was a really lax doctor as well. I think it was the second episode she appeared in. She was telling openly in a public venue. It was like a fucking cinema. She was like, and then I couldn't find my other earring, and it turned out it was in the guy. And then Glasses Man's like, what did you do? And she's like, well, I stitched him up and took my other earring off and moved on with my life. And the audience is like, that's amazing. And that guy probably died of a staph infection.
Well, like, maybe she's dead now. But that was the strangest thing. And that's what got to me for most of it. It just made me so angry because he's so jealous and he's so pissed off. And he's like, oh, you said you didn't want to be with me because I was too smart. And that guy's smarter than me. And then you're getting... He's not taking into account the other guy's like actually handsome. The other guy's got charisma. The other guy's not jealous and a giant fuckhead. It didn't get you angry.
Well, the whole thing about it was just, it was like, oh, he's this genuine nice guy. He respects like the geeks because he's one of them. He just happens to be an attractive dude who rides a motorbike. But
who also has a wife, you piece of shit?
No, that's the thing. Like that was the thing. As Vaughn said, it was such a cop out. It was they're like, oh, he's such a nice guy. There's nothing, blah blah blah.
They don't show his face again. They reveal that he had a wife, and then it's like, oh well, we only have good memories of him. Did you notice Leonard's hands are tiny? Go back.
Is that a Pete nitpick? Is that a Pete nitpick?
No, yeah, that's my nitpick for the week. Play the theme.
Pete's nitpicks.
There's the theme. Thanks for playing the theme, Rob. Leonard's hands are so tiny. He shakes that new handsome physics like Walmart jacket wearing motherfucker. His hands just disappear into his fingers. It's incredible.
Nice. So let's do Vaughn versus the DVD jacket.
So remember last time we talked about it and we said, hey, the guys who are doing the blurbs obviously don't want to watch a full episode. They're going in at a random time, choosing a scene and going, well, that's the episode. So that's exactly what I did this episode. I played it on VLC, randomly clicked the time code, and whatever that was, that is now my Vaughn vs. the DVD jacket.
It's time for Vaughn vs. the DVD jacket. Pete, no drinking for you.
I feel like it's played out. You guys, you're now becoming a punchline that would be written by some writers from this fucking television show, The Big Bang Theory. It's like, hey guys, did you get that this episode's all about Pete not drinking?
No B plot.
Okay, so you cut down an hour and a half of drunken blathering to half an hour, and don't find this funny. So Vaughn vs. the DVD jacket. As I said, I went in and picked a random scene. My Vaughn vs. the DVD jacket is Sheldon has trouble picking a gift basket. How did I go?
Dude, I'm fucking so excited for you right now. I pre-read this.
Oh my god, I can't believe.
Penny gives Sheldon the most exciting, wonderful, amazing present ever. Sheldon gives Penny soap.
Oh.
I'm gonna give you points.
Yeah, I'll get points with that, but still, I thought...
Sheldon gives Penny soap. I think that's pretty fucking close.
It was pretty close that I got the right bit that they went for, but I was hoping they'd focus entirely on the 30-second scene in a gift basket shop.
Sheldon gives Penny soap. They did. They literally, they didn't focus on anything about this amazing award-winning physicist that's coming to work at the university with Leonard. Leonard becomes best friends with him. The group fragments. Fucking like the new physics guys embedded with Penny, and they get jealous. Blah blah. They focus on the soap, and I feel like you got that right.
I'll cop it. I'll take it if you're gonna give it to me.
The question from last week was, will he get it right? And I think we fucking answered it.
I did get it right.
Vaughn got
Holy
it right.
fuck.
So let's put that catchphrase to bed.
Yes.
And let's just give Vaughn a big tick of congratulations.
Okay, so I got a final bit of news for you guys that you both don't know.
Okay.
It's kind of big. So, against all odds in regards to our download numbers, we've actually been hit up for a sponsorship deal for our podcast. So, the advertiser said they loved you last week, Pete, and they've asked me to create an advert for them using your offcuts from last week. And here it is.
Degenerate clean skin vodka. An independent vodka. Take just one taste, and you'll agree there is no better.
Because I'm drinking the shit out of it.
With one of the highest percentages of alcohol on the market.
I'm 6 pints deep. Is that too many?
As soon as a drop hits your tongue, you'll feel it all over your body.
All the way into your dick.
The Degenerate secret is a generational one. Manufactured by a single family that was raised on traditional family values.
Anus family values.
This is our new spokesman, Pete.
So what do you want me to say?
He is excited to be in this advertisement.
I'm on my TV.
Anything else we should put in this advert, Pete?
Should have put the Twin Towers in there getting a fucking plane in.
Degenerate vodka. A vodka for degenerates.
Holy fucking Christ. Dude. You should cut out the whole intervention thing and just play that at the beginning. With just like Pete rules in that flame font that was like popular in the fucking early 2000s.
Pete obviously hasn't learned anything about his problems. This is fun. Thanks to Degenerate Clean Skin Vodka for the 30 cents. And I'm sure we're representing you great. I've been Vaughn. This has been another nightmare. Rob, who are you?
I've been Rob. This has been a great nightmare. I can't wait to edit this one. And Pete
He's
is
drinking.
drinking a beer. Okay.
Bazinga boys.
Now that was all just in good fun, but alcoholism is a serious issue. So if you're a loved one, need some help, you could always head to the alcoholhelpcenter.net website. They've got some great resources on there. You can sign up and go through some help plans. You can also go to the Bazinga Boys website. It won't help you with alcoholism, but you will be able to purchase a child-size t-shirt folder. Hit up our Facebook page if you want to have fun with us, facebook.com/Bazinga Boys, or we have twitter.com/_Bazinga Boys. I could have got them the wrong way around. The underscore could be elsewhere. Just bump my desk. And speaking of bumping desks, let's close this episode out with a way too much audio of Pete drunk last week bumping his desk.
Let's talk about going out. Yeah, got it. Yeah, hang on. How about this one? I might... Is that a reasonable amount of wine? I really need to start not fucking operating a computer when I'm smashed.